Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today, we're wrapping up the series, The 10 Most Important PPC Metrics to Track, and we're going to start right with number 6. If you missed 1 through 5, please listen to the last episode. Number 6, Cost per Acquisition, or CPA. For advertising campaigns, you can come up with a cost per acquisition, or CPA, which is the cost of acquiring a new customer. You can determine the CPA when you divide the total conversion costs by the total conversions. Sometimes advertisers also opt for a bidding technique for a campaign to use a targeted CPA. This helps them use a CPA according to their budget with an automatic bid setting to get maximum conversions. It's essential to have conversion tracking, know various bidding strategies, and have a minimum of 30 to 50 conversions within the past 30 days of using targeted CPA. Number 7, Impression Share, or CPM. We all know impressions matter a lot where ads are concerned, and it doesn't include them clicking on it. So the number of impressions for a campaign won't indicate its success because there is no way to tell your ad's effectiveness on your audience. However, with the help of impression share, you can determine the number of impressions your campaigns generate. It's calculated when you divide your campaign's total impressions by the number of impressions it was eligible to have. If you want indirect yet competitive insight, impression share is a key metric you should have an eye on. For instance, if your impression share is 50% for some keyword, you can determine that the rest of the 50% is with your competitors. You can reduce your competitors' ad display by increasing your impressions share. On the other hand, you'll have to improve your bids to improve their impression share. Number 8, Average Position. Whether search results for a query are paid or organic, Google has a way to balance them both. Google and Bing ads are displayed on top of the results page. The first one is at the highest position, the next one underneath that, and so on. Advertisers determine the usual position of their ads with its average position. It's important to understand that Google doesn't always place the highest bidders' ads in the first place, for which they use the ad rank to figure out the average position. You can find out the ad rank when you multiply quality score with the maximum CPM of an advertiser. However, this is an average, so even after calculations, you can't tell your ad's exact position. It is natural to aim for the first position, but this is just to satisfy numbers because it doesn't guarantee results. It's also possible for some advertisers to get more conversions while in the 4th position than in the first one. Hence, the average position should only be used as a point of reference, but not as a target indicator, as it doesn't necessarily give the information you want. In addition, it will also benefit to look at how Google Ads extensions perform relative to the normal listings in your campaign. Number 9, Budget Attainment. More often than not, paid marketers have a monthly budget they need to follow for an ad campaign. To what extent they achieve the budget they were given is determined by the budget attainment. However, many PPC marketers don't measure their PPC performance based on budget attainment, even if it provides a lot of information regarding their campaign's management. It is not easy to bid regularly and optimize results when PPC auction variations require continuous oversight. This is why marketers end up overspending or underspending on their budget frequently. Nonetheless, PPC marketers should consider budget attainment as a valuable KPI. And number 10, Lifetime Value. A highly significant indicator of a PPC marketer's skills and account health is the lifetime value, or LTV. However, it's slightly complex to calculate a paid search's CLV. When companies acquire customers through paid search and retain them for a longer time, they make more revenue. LTV can be measured in several ways, even though it evaluates a customer's lifetime with a business's product. For instance, a large company like Target will have a complicated LTV due to several aspects to it like customer retention rate, applied discounts, customer lifespan, etc. PPC marketers generally avoid such calculations, but this KPI's measurement could be precious for other departments. There are many KPIs that you can use, and you might be tempted to use all of them. It's essential to understand your campaign and carefully choose the metrics that suit it best so you can optimize them and get better results. Chances are that your goal is to bring more traffic to your website, increase sales, and enhance brand awareness through various campaigns. Understand what works for your campaign and what doesn't based on the KPIs you track. And that's all we've got for this episode. Hopefully that all helped, and we will see you in the next episode of the SEO.co podcast.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.